There's such a long-winded answer to that. I will try to keep it brief for you guys and spare your time. I would say the tagline for my career in general has usually been like, when people ask me, Brooke, what do you want to do? I always used to say, what I want to do doesn't exist yet. Like, it's just like not a concept that exists in the world. I've said it in college when I was a film major. I said it when I worked at CAA, started my career, and I say it a lot today. And obviously, I've started social media back in 2014, like before anything, kind of working with creators and celebrities my entire career. I've been at Snap for the last 4.5 years, which has been incredible. They've just been so good to me. And, obviously post COVID, I've been thinking a lot about just in person. I think everybody's trying to figure out the algorithm online, and I'm just trying to figure out the algorithm in person. Obviously, I host a lot of events, I go to a lot of events, and I realize that people want to make friends. There's just no structure outside of nightlife. And so that's what I'm really trying to solve for. And I'm really also trying to solve, as a part of that, I think about people like my brother who is neurodivergent and in his 30s, and it's hard for him to make a friend. Like we got to spend so much money. We went to Comic-Con this year and, hoping to make friends. But what do? You just kind of walk the halls of Comic-Con and have a conversation for 30 seconds and that's it. And so I was really thinking about this. And then I've been also thinking about this idea that like creators and celebrities want to give back. There's just no forum to really, structure for them to really do it in a scalable way. And so I've been thinking about a lot of things. And then I would say literally June 21st, I have the day marked, out birth shift crawl in my brain. I was like looking out the window. I was like right there. I was like, what is it? I'm missing it. It's right there. And then I was like, dude, people and creators and celebrities and public figures should go to work and treat those work as meet and greets and events where the block can roll up. And I think about it this way, like people don't go to the Krusty Krab for the Krabby Patty. They go because SpongeBob is behind the grill. Like imagine if SpongeBob invited all of Bikini Bottoms to like roll up during his shift. So, outspark the idea of shift crawl. And essentially what shift crawl is the idea that creators, celebrities, public figures clock in for real shifts with local businesses and use it as, they double as meet and greets where their fans can roll up, get served by them, get content with them. So I hosted my first shift crawl in July, where I literally worked a shift at the Woodman out in Sherman Oaks. Shout out Rami for being the first venue to say yes to me. And I invited 150 friends to roll up on me while I literally I literally spent $600 because I took orders poorly, but it was great. It was a great experience. So I have some shift crawls coming up this week. So to your point about like the gap I'm trying to fill, this is really, I think people think that Gen Z is antisocial, and that's like not true. They just need structure. They just need to be told where to go and when to be there. So I'm trying to bring back this kind of like cafe hangout culture where it's kind of like cookout style and people can roll up and make friends in a low pressure environment. And I also want an opportunity for creators and celebrities to meet their fans outside of meet and greets, because I go get a picture with, say, like Jeremiah from Love Island and I take a photo and I leave and I never speak of it again, where at a shift crawl I can go and get like book recommendations from Jeremiah and like these antidotes and these stories that I'll tell about for years and years and years. So I try to make that as short as possible for you guys. You guys gave me a big question.